So Angelica comes in and tells Tommy that she has heard what has happened to him and was really worried. Tommy replies, "You were," and Angelica says, "Oh yes, only as kids who have got caught know what an awful experience it is, but I'm sure you don't want to hear about that." And Phil and Lil say, we do. And Angelica gets this evil smile on her face and says, okay. So she has obviously made a decision to make Tommy worse. Angelica says that when it happened to her, she was playing on her mother's stair climbing machine, minding her own business. And Tommy says, but you aren't allowed to play on her stair climbing machine. And Angelica says, well, was it my fault I fell off the stupid thing and got caught? She says that she fell off the machine, got caught, and got blood all over her mother's dress that she was wearing, which obviously she wasn't supposed to be doing anyway. So she shouldn't have been on the stair climbing machine, and she disobeyed her parents and went on it anyway. And she shouldn't have been wearing her mother's dress, at least not without permission, but she disobeyed her parents and did that anyway. She said that she got cut so bad that the blood went all over her mother's dress that she was wearing, and Tommy says, blood? So Angelica goes, well, it sure wasn't tomato soup. This obviously did happen to Angelica, and she did get caught. But I don't think it was as bad as she made it sound. She was just making it sound worse to scare Tommy, which wasn't very nice. She said that she got cut so bad that they had to wrap her up and rush her to the hospital, and she was given stitches so she didn't get an infection and didn't get what she called tangerine, which I think was a mispronunciation of gangrene. But I don't think it was as bad as she made it sound. She was just making most of it up to scare Tommy, because she is a great big bully. Angelica then tells Tommy that if you get caught, you can get an infection and germ bugs will get inside you and crawl all over you. And she said that when you get stitched up, it's like when Spy the dog tore up Tommy's teddy bear and all the stuffing came out. She said that she was too big to go onto a sewing machine, but Tommy could still fit, and this really scared Tommy. And when he was playing doctors with Phil and Lil, they were using the wagon as an ambulance and putting all of Tommy's different toys in it, pretending that they were their patients, as kids do. And Tommy was really scared and thought that the sides of the wagon would cut him again. So he was clearly really traumatised. After scaring Tommy, Angelica goes off to play, and she asks her Aunt Dee Dee if she could use her sewing machine to sew Cynthia's dress up. And Dee Dee says that she can't right now because she's really busy. But Angelica says, "Oh please, Aunt Dee Dee, she needs it to go to a ball so she can meet Prince Charming and live happily ever after." So Dee Dee says, well, if it's for romance, and she basically agrees to do it. So Angelica is obviously playing with her Cynthia doll and playing Cinderella, which is something that kids do. Later that day, Stu takes Tommy and the twins to the park because he has noticed Tommy is scared, something is wrong with him, and he wants to cheer him up. But Tommy wouldn't play at all. And while they were there, Spike the dog runs off playing. And the twins notice that two bikes are heading his way. And they tell Tommy that he should do something. But Tommy is frozen in fear and is too scared to move because he is scared that if he does something, he will get another cut. But luckily, the bikes just go past Spike. They go off to the side and leave Spike where he is unharmed. So that's good. And Phil and Lil says, wow, you can't even save your own dog. Maybe he's sick or something. Come on, let's go off and play before he throws up. Which wasn't very nice of them. So I was disappointed with Phil and Lil in that instance. That night, when Stu and Dee Dee are putting Tommy to bed, Dee Dee notices that all her plasters are gone and wonders where they are. Phil and Lil had got into them previously and used the whole lot up. Stu then mentions that when they were at the park, Tommy wouldn't play at all. He wouldn't even go on the swings, which he usually loves to do. And he is worried that something may be wrong with Tommy. Dee Dee agrees and wonders what it is. Stu then suggests that he is probably missing Chucky. And Dee Dee agrees, and she says luckily Chucky will be back home tomorrow.